You, but others throughout the community.
Hey there.
Hey, good morning, guys. That's right. How about some fruit cocktail, huh?
Let's
Another
do
way to
it.
get breakfast started in the morning.
Yeah,
that's
a little
right.
can
that's
of
right.
corn,
But
baseball term.
It's right, but it's not for me, you know, and it's not even, I didn't even bring this. These fine young ladies and gentlemen brought these cans this morning here. It's all kicking off this this canned food drive that's being put on by the Dream Builders here in Bakersfield. These student leaders from across all of Bakersfield, across all the high schools, and the Blaze and the Jim Burke Foundation. Ariella, where are you? Ariella Goldstein. Okay, Ariella, she came in just a few minutes ago. She has some cans. We thought to do a demonstration. Go ahead. What did you bring today? What kind of food do we have here?
I brought some black beans and some Chef Boyardee minis.
Yummy.
Everyone always loves those, right?
All right. Toss those in there. I'm going to come over here to Mickey. Mickey Cushine. Mickey, you're part of the Dream Builders. Where does this food go? What's the purpose of this whole shebang?
Okay, so over summer, we got a summer project, and so we're benefiting the Golden Empire Gleaners, and so this food will go to their Food for Thought program, which will help service needy school-age children in over 115 schools across Kern County.
Wow. And what kind of food should people bring? Because I'm thinking all I got is like some leftover lasagna that grandma made and maybe some frozen lean cuisines. What should people take to Sam Lynn Ballpark this week we'll get into more details why, but what should people bring?
Anything non-perishable, canned foods, crackers, anything that will not spoil.
Okay. And they can bring those to Sam Lynn Ballpark when?
Tonight we'll be at the game at 6 o'clock till 10 o'clock. And then the rest of the week, the front office staff will be accepting donations also.
Okay, and I'm also with Megan Murphy with the Bakersfield Blaze. Megan, let's talk about why people want to bring cans to Sam Lynn Ballpark this week.
Well, if you bring them to Sam Lynn Ballpark, we'll give you a ticket to a future game, kind of as a reward for supporting the program.
Awesome. And what, do they get to pick their own game?
Yep, it's any future game. Not playoffs, but we might not make it to playoffs. So
come on, guys, stay optimistic. Come on, it's a long season.
We're totally making it to playoffs.
And Katie Wardell's with me as well. Katie with the Jim Burke Foundation. Talk about what Dream Builders is. This is something that's kind of built upon itself for many years. You were part of something similar when you were in high school, right?
Back in the day with big hair. Yes. So this is a group of 32 achieving high school seniors. We consider them the best of the best. That they went through a very rigorous interview process, and they're going to represent our education foundation and Jim Burke Ford as well in doing community projects this year and just being awesome student leaders.
We're going to be back later on this hour to touch more on exactly why these student leaders are doing this. You guys are troopers. You guys got here really early. Some of you got here before I even did this morning. They got the lights on for us here at Sam Lynn Ballpark. It's all for a really, really good cause. So stay tuned later on this hour where we'll touch on more on why this Dream Leaders program is such a great thing for Bakersfield and how they're not only giving back to the community, but by you giving back, you get some free tickets to the baseball game to come see the Blaze. If that's not a good deal, I don't know what is. Guys?
Yeah,
Aaron?
it's a great
I
deal.
love it. Hey, Josh, when are you going to throw out the first pitch again?
Who's throwing the first pitch?
Or when are you going to throw out the first pitch?
Oh, yeah, right. I don't know. I might have to throw it left-handed. I got some rotator cuff problems. You know what I'm saying? I mean, I don't know. I got tendonitis in my elbow. I got to have Tommy John surgery. I don't know. I'm making stuff up to get out of it. I don't know.
We'll work on that. It's a great program, and all those kids out there so early on their summer break too.
Yeah.
You know.
Yeah, exactly. They're on their summer break. This is their summer project. They also choose their own project throughout the school year. So some of Bakersfield's future's finest leaders, guys.
Definitely. Josh, thanks so much. We'll check back with you in a bit.
No problem. Good morning. Top of the morning to you guys. That's right. Here at Sam Lynn this morning, they got the lights on for us. I didn't bring this. I'm not going to lie. I just want to do a demonstration. I want to show you what these fine young lads, these fine young ladies and gentlemen brought us this morning. Tons of canned food. There's canned food in here right now. I'm going to put it here in this blue bin. And if LJ, you want to walk up here and get a shot from inside the bin, they all brought this food here this morning just to show, if one bag of food goes a long way. And first of all, I got this part of the Dream Builders, which is part of it's a student leadership organization put on by Jim Burke Ford. And basically, I mean, I don't really know where to begin because it's like there's so much going on here. I got 15 some of the youngest, finest student leaders here in Bakersfield this morning, and I got Ariella and Vincent here with me this morning. Now, this is a very elite group of students that are chosen. I was told like 200 kids apply for this. They only chose like 32. So what's your incentive for being part of the Dream Builders, if you will?
Well, you know, the community has always been so good to me, and I wanted to join something as a way that I could give back to a community that's always giving, and it's nice to always help other people who aren't as fortunate as we are.
Now, this is something that kind of gets you started because you're going to be an incoming senior this fall. Now, what are you going to do for the semester? Because once school starts, you guys have to choose your own like goodwill, purpose, benefit, if you will, right? Do you have any idea what you'll want to do?
Well, like I said, I'll be part of this foundation, and we'll have a project that goes on during the school year as well. So that'll be really time consuming, and then with school we have canned food drives and other such events, so I'll be taking part in those.
And Ariella, you already brought a couple bags earlier of food. What's your main goal as part of the Dream Builders group?
I'd really like to give back to the community for everything that they've done for me, and I know that community service takes a part locally and outside of the city, and I think that we're really representing Bakersfield well by doing something for everyone.
You know, it doesn't matter what generation it is. Every generation that comes along, as the older we get, you know, kids are just a bunch of hoodlums these days. They're saying they're undisciplined. They're not, you know, people. They take everything for granted. There's a lot of good kids here. All right, what would you have to say for your generation? It seems like that there's a lot of great Bakersfield youth here in town.
I completely agree with you. I mean, not only us being the representatives of that great Bakersfield youth, but I feel like there's a lot of good kids here, and I feel like our older generation needs to have some faith in us because I think we can do it.
I agree. And this is why it's so cool, because if you come to Sam Lynn Ballpark any night this week, I'm here with Megan and Mickey, they can get free tickets to a game, right?
Yes.
All right. Do you want to encourage any certain types of food?
Anything we're looking for, canned foods, non-perishable items, anything that won't spoil over a long period of time.
And again, who is this food benefiting?
This is going towards the Golden Empire Gleaners here in the community, and this will service kids throughout the community that don't get those school lunches like they do during the school year, so it helps us subsidize their food.
And Megan, have the Blaze been part of something like this in the past?
This is the first time since I've been here that we've done anything to this scale, so it's exciting for us. We're proud to be a part of it.
And this started last week, right?
Yes.
Any idea how many bags or cans you've received so far?
I think Mickey was telling me around 60 pounds.
Wow, okay.
So pretty decent for a couple days. So.
That's not bad for a couple days. We can do a lot better, right?
Oh yeah, much better, and we will.
Bring Sam Lynn Ballpark after 6:30, Mickey. After 6 o'clock any night this week until about 10. All right. Even if there's not a game, there'll be someone in the main office. Bring by a bag of cans, and you will get at least one ticket to your game of choice later on this summer for the Blaze game. So you're benefiting yourself, and you're benefiting the community and tons of student leaders here that are learning to become some of the community's finest. Linda, Aaron?
Yeah, you know, Josh, actually, I worked with the graduating class of 2013 of those young kids, the Dream Builders. These guys, these kids work so hard during the school year, and when they go out and do events like this during the school year, they actually miss the whole day of school, but still have to go back and study. But they
So
still have to go
that's
back and
their
study.
incentive right there.
Right? I thought the same thing too, but no, they still have to do all the work that they missed that same day. So that just shows how hard it is.
No, you're right. You're totally right. I mean, this is something. Kids are busy enough the way it is. So the fact they're taking on this much more and putting this on their plate it just speaks volumes for their character. So it's good to see the community supporting something like this for sure.
Yeah, definitely.
And it's such an inspiration, too, for the younger kids out there. You know, the kids who are in elementary school, hopefully they'll see these kids and want to be just like them when they get older.
Yeah, and this is something that's been going on for decades here in town, so it's really good to see for sure.
Well, Josh, thanks a lot. See you in just a bit. Sam Lynn Ballpark. Chris brings some canned foods there. Right now it's 5:40. Up canned food and how you can use that to benefit others in our community.
Good morning.
That's right, guys. Good morning. So you bring some cans to Sam Lynn Ballpark this week, and you will get a free ticket to your choice of a Blaze game.
I like it.
For any game later this summer. Yeah, pretty cool, right? The Dream Builders and Jim Burke, they're putting it on. The Dream Builders are local student leaders from around Bakersfield. Before we get into the details, though, we're going to make them compete. There's 4 teams competing to see who can raise the most cans this month, in the month of July. So we got teams 1 through 4 all lined up for a canned Olympic relay. Basically, you have to balance these cans. The first team to bring all their cans back without dropping them from the wall wins.
All right,
Ariella, will you please do the honors here?
Two.
All right.
Linda, who do you pick? What team do you pick?
2, 1.
And they're off.
All right, so
All right. So they can't drop any cans.
Team 2, Josh.
They hand off one can. I love how Team 3 just used both hands. I guess I didn't emphasize they should use one hand.
Cheaters.
Gotta be strict about those rules, Josh.
As they're doing this, I'm gonna speak with Katie Wardell here, who's part of the Jim Burke Foundation. Is this Team 4? That was really fast. Well done, Team 4.
Oh, it's all right.
And Team 2 is in second place, followed by Team 1 and Team 3. Nice work.
I got second place.
That went really fast. That was less than a minute. And they're gonna donate as a great demonstration, as a metaphor, if you will. They're gonna put the cans in the bin. Katie, these seem like great kids. I mean, very lots of leadership potential, and just very excited to be a part of Dream Builders.
Yes, they're wonderful kids. I mean, we just really honestly couldn't ask for better.
Let's emphasize what Dream Builders is, because some people may not know. I'm just now finding out this morning.
Sure. Dream Builders is a group of 32 achieving high school seniors. They interviewed last year in their junior year, and we interviewed about 120 kids, and out of that awesome 120, we had to pick a fabulous 32. And they represent...
It's got to be really tough to choose.
Gosh,
Jeez.
it's awful. It's terrible because you want to take them all. They're wonderful. But no, they represent the Jim Burke Education Foundation and Jim Burke Ford. And we pair them with a community-minded company with ERA, Bank of Sierra, Bright House Networks, and Mercy Memorial Hospitals right now are our sponsors. And they learn how to put on a community project and how to be community volunteers and how to be servant leaders, how to service over self.
It's quite the statement, because when I was going into my senior year of high school, I was playing Mario Kart 64. That was about the extent of my community involvement. Talk about where these cans are going. Where this food is, who this food is benefiting.
Okay, well, you come out to a Blaze game. We shall be supporting our local baseball franchise, and you can donate a can and get a free admission ticket for a future game. But this is going to the Golden Empire Gleaners, which really supplies a lot of our food banks and a lot of our hungry families, and it's going to the Food for Thought program, which supplies over, I think, 150 elementary schools.
Cool. And Megan, you're with the Blaze. What kind of community events have you done in the past? I'm sure there's a great fan base here. They usually come out and they're very supportive.
Yeah, we actually have a nonprofit program. So we've worked with several nonprofits before, but we've never done a food drive to this extent. But we've worked with I've never personally worked with the Gleaners, and I've never personally worked with the Dream Builders, but we're really excited to include them with groups that we've worked with.
Yeah, they seem like great kids, and they're very excited. They're very motivated, it seems. They got up here really early this morning with us. They're here before I was. Talk about just the great the feeling it has to bring to the community to see youth come out here and support such a good cause.
Well, I'm actually not from here, and when I moved here a year and a half ago, that's probably the biggest thing I noticed about Bakersfield was how involved people are with the community.
I've noticed that too. I've been here 6 months. I'm very impressed.
It's very, very impressive. So it's impressive to work with these guys. We're really excited as a community. As a Blaze community, we're really excited to work with them to help the community.
And there's a game tonight, right? And tomorrow night. Yep. Fans can come out, bring a bag of cans. They get a ticket for a future game of their choice. But if they come by any other night this week after 6 o'clock, you guys will be here. You can take in bags of cans?
We probably won't be here after 6, but 9 to 5, Wednesday through Friday, we will be here, and I'll give them a ticket, and they can stop by and say hi.
Awesome. Thanks a lot, Megan. Aaron, Linda, you can't beat that, huh? You're not only supporting a local great organization that helps the community, but you're helping kids that could really need it as well. And you also get a ticket in return. You know what I mean?
Yeah, perfect. And who doesn't have a couple of extra cans in their cupboard already that they could just drop off?
Exactly. At least a can of corn for baseball, right?
Can of corn.
That's
you know what? Yeah, bring anything
Yep.
non-perishable, and they're gonna help you out the best they can.
How we can all get out there for a good cause.
That's right. We're getting the community involved in this one. We're giving back, and at the same time, they'll give back to you if you give back. It's a win-win. It's take and give here. So, Team 4, first of all, we're trying to figure out what's on the menu so far. All right. So we had a little canned Olympics earlier, and the honorary Team 4, if you will, won. You dominated. Allie's over here like, down him. I wanted you guys to have some fun. You know, kind of pick out your favorite menu item that people have donated so far, kind of what you would encourage people to donate if you were to eat some donated food. Drew, what do you have right here? What's your favorite?
This is
Van Camp's pork and beans. I'll tell you, if you got this, you'll never starve. And this is like a man-sized can.
Yeah.
So
Satisfying family since 1861 right there.
yes, that's a long time.
Allie, what's your favorite? What do you got?
I got Chef Boyardee, and I mean, what kid does not want to eat Chef Boyardee when they get
Or
home
adult.
from school? I mean, that's the best.
I still eat it, Josh.
I love that stuff.
I still
You
eat
still
it.
eat it, Aaron?
Yeah.
That stuff's
you know,
great.
Spaghetti and meatballs.
you know, you're on the go. You know, you gotta, get something fast. You know what I mean? Vincent, do you have something? You kind of dropped something in there, huh?
I was in last place, so I don't.
You're trying to get in on the action, and you're like, never mind. All right, Chris, what do you have, man?
I've got my whole kernel golden sweet corn. It wouldn't be in my hands if it wasn't sweet, but you know.
Because he's so sweet.
Of course, it expired
sweet
in
guy.
December of 2014, so you have like a year to eat this. Like, make up your mind.
He brings up a good point. Don't bring expired food, folks. Make
No.
sure you check the dates. And Alex, what do you have here?
Well, you know, you can't go wrong with some fresh and easy paste picante sauce. It's got about 10 calories and it'll get you all your essential vitamins and minerals.
Vitamins.
It's very refreshing on a hot summer's day. Drink up.
Sounds like a commercial.
I know. If that's not a commercial in line in waiting there, I don't know what is.
fresh and easy.
I got some cut yams. I don't think you can go wrong with yams. Any
Ooh.
canned food drive,
I don't
love.
eat
Even if they're
yams.
canned.
Can you
Oh, I
imagine?
love yams. Even if they're canned, put some brown sugar on them.
So
oh my
Josh,
goodness gracious.
Josh, I know you bring
Yeah.
these canned goods out to St. Lynn Ballpark and get a ticket, a free ticket to go see the Blaze game. How long is this going to go? Just for today?
Well, no, actually, I got Mickey here with me. Mickey's going to touch on that. Mickey, first of all, let's talk about when people can bring these cans in and when they can get their ticket.
Okay, so as the 4 Dream Builders, we'll be out here tonight and tomorrow night until about 10 o'clock, starting at 6 o'clock. We'll be out here collecting cans at St. Lynn Ballpark. But Wednesday through Friday, you can come out, and up until about 9 to 5, the front office staff will be taking cans and giving out tickets.
And again, let's touch on exactly where this food's going.
This food is going to the Golden Empire Gleaners here in the community, and so this food is really going to help those kids that don't get the food they get during the normal school year. So this is going to help give the food back to them and allow them to eat during the summer and not have to worry about relying on the school lunches.
And it's ensuring kids get their proper vitamins and minerals as well. Yeah, as Alex put it. Yeah. So that's right. You know, bring in a few cans. Hopefully, bring in a whole bag. Bring in a whole truckload if you want to, and in return you'll get at least one ticket to come see a Blaze game for the rest of the summer. Game of your choice. That's a great cause. Come on out. You're supporting the community, and you're also going to have some fun. Who doesn't want to come out to see some local baseball, the Blaze? Come
Yeah,
on.
I love it. Hey, you know what? And the Dream Builders, these kids are like the top high school seniors in their at their school. What schools are they? What schools?
I was asking them what schools currently we got Independence, Garces, North, Stockdale. We literally have 10 high schools here represented. But I was asking them, they're all seniors. They're all going to be seniors. I'm like, where do you want to go to school? Like, Stanford, Baylor, West Point. Yeah, pretty impressive resumes, to say the least.
That's great.
Yeah, I'm intimidated.
Well, Bakersfield College is still good too. Okay. All right. Hey, thanks, Josh, so much. 6:40.